I kind of bit off more than I could chew, and I trusted to give my baby away to people that honestly don't care. But I think I can no longer keep it a secret because it's been a year since the last episode of TNG, so I may as well spill the tea and say what is actually going on behind the scenes, behind the scenes. uh, a year ago, after I finished the episode 28, I was wondering how to make the 29. I took a month of a break and then started planning. And some people were like, "Hey, Wolfox, why don't you get help since you're working on it on your own, alone, and you're kind of struggling with this? So let us help you." That was what my Disco said. And I was like, okay, like, we may try it. A lot of people are working in teams, so how bad can this actually be? I made a Discord server. I ran some tests among the animators in my official server. Some people copied my art style, not that bad, so I just said, okay, you are allowed in. And I drew the parts that I wanted them to finish. I gave them sketches, I gave them the script, I gave them everything, and I just hope that they can make it. It's been a year, and the situation is kind of stuck. Since, as we all know, schools and stuff like this, of course, I have no way to pay them, so they are voluntarily. So I have no reason to tell them to speed up the process because I have no leg to stand on that actually can make them motivated enough, except of me whining how bad I feel for not making the part. But that's kind of shitty behavior, am I right? So also there is a different thing that is slowing the production down, and I wanted to keep it as a secret, as a surprise, as a grand thing that I wanted to just do something that people were asking me for a long, long time since the series first came out. And that is giving characters voices. Yep, TNG were supposed to have voice acting. And that also kind of slowed down the production because lip syncing is pain to work with. It takes way longer to actually follow with the sound than just doing whatever. Even though I have finished a whole like fighting scene, I am still very far from being done. And the phone that is containing my part of TNG now is in service, being fixed up. I just pray that the files will not get corrupted, that the files will not get deleted. This is what I said during the live stream. Uh, Back then, I did not yet have my phone back, and my worst fear came true. It is that the animation that I was working on got totally wiped. I no longer have had anything from my old Flipperclip. I no longer have my old Flipperclip, so I also don't have it unlocked, which is a problem because working on 3 layers is a pain, but that's not the reason. Luckily, I am not a total idiot, and I saved my progress that I did in form of a video. I hid it on my channel so no one can see it besides me and people I allowed to see. The video is unpolished. Many parts of lip syncing is not done. It's rough, it's just raw. So the file that I'm working with is not only compressed the way that the normal movie is, so I am working on one layer, but also I cannot change much by not disturbing the what I already have. Beside that reason that I just lost all my progress that I did not save, like the sketches, and have made no background elements that I could not save because otherwise I will not be able to edit it in any way. I've lost a lot of movement animation and I am in great pain. I cried a lot. Yes, that's true. I did. But I seen many people in my comment section and everywhere else saying that TNG is dead. No more TNG. RIP TNG. It will never come back. Creator do not care. So yes, I do care. I truly do care about my whole life since TNG I've been making for 4 years now, and I will not let anyone say that I do not care about it because I care with all my life, all my heart, and honestly, the thing that is getting delayed so much is bringing me pain, a great pain, and it's not my fault, since I am mostly waiting for people that I'm working with to finish their parts. Of course, they are saying that they don't have time because of school. I partially can understand that, but let's not forget that I also have school, and somehow I am dealing with that. So that type of bullshit will not fool me, since for 4 years, since I was 14, I was making the shit, so don't tell me that I don't have school. And it's honestly like spitting in my face, telling me that I do not care about my baby. Because TNG is thing that I care mostly about on this channel. And trust me, if it were to be my decision, the whole series would be finished at this point. Because I would publish the episode when I can and not when I have to. And for now, I have nothing to show. And if I do have something to show, then you will not understand what is going on. So please stop telling me that I do not care about TNG, because I do care. And it's not dead, it's in production, and that's different. How come that people are able to wait a long time for other people to finish the animation, but they are not able to wait for me to do so? Tony Cry Night takes like, I don't know, 6 months in between every episode. Husband Hotel took 3 years to make the pilot episode, if not more. I never was searching how long it took, but it took a long time. Yes, it lost an hour, but it took a long time. And somehow people were able to wait for it, but they are not able to wait for one episode of FNAF because nothing else matters in life than a freaking animation about some furries running around drawn on phone. Get over yourselves, because I am so fucking tired of listening to people whining about West TNG, West TNG. And it's really disrespectful to say that I do not care about it. That's my message to you. Next time you try to tie the question West TNG, think twice, because I do not take this question very nicely. Thank you for watching. I hope this brought some light to you, and see you soon. Hopefully. Or maybe not. I don't know. It will depend on my mood, because, well, I do not care about it. Right?